Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another video here on Grandpa's Farm. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves here in the International 1468 tractor here. This is a year-round version. We got the cab on here. We are rocking and rolling, getting the K brand night feed truck out here, or the feed wagon anyway. Looks like we got AF out here. Morning, buddy. How we doing?
Morning.
Ready to get some work done or what?
Yep, I'm getting the skid loader out right now to come fill you up with bales.
Okay, where do I need to pull around at to get this thing all loaded up?
By the weeding barns, there should be all those bales stacked up over there.
Okay, oh, looks like I gotta go around this way. Hold on, I got that all mixed up. Still kind of getting used to the whole farm layout here.
Yeah, it's a little different. You gotta get used, it takes a little bit of getting used to.
Did we have any damage come in from that, from the big storms we had, that tornado and all that other stuff?
Oh yeah, just go look at my pickup. It's got a whole bunch of damage done to it.
Well, I seen that this morning, but you know, that's nothing short of an insurance claim. I was just wondering about like crop damages, equipment damages, and stuff like that. Your pickup is the least of my concerns.
The wheat field that we plan on doing today definitely has a little bit of crop damage in.
Okay. I was gonna say we did get some hail not too long ago, so I'd about imagine.
And yet though, it shouldn't be too bad. There's only like 6 spots where it got pretty bad.
So is that what our plan is to do today, is get some wheat harvest out of the way? We're going to do some bales as well, do some straw bales for calves?
Yeah, probably, because they're probably going to need some bedding here as we get back to winter now.
I mean, we're still a ways away from winter. I don't know what you're talking about. I think we'll be all right.
You never know, though. It could get cold one of these nights, and...
All right, well, let me get turned around, I guess. I'll back up and use my professional backing up skills, and I'll go feed these ones first, and I'll just take the John over there and fill them up. If that's going to work for you. For some reason, I still got a bale floating around in here. I must be full on feed, or at least on hay. Let's see, these girls should be about full on feed, shouldn't they? Crap, I'll give them about 5,000 liters.
Yeah, they should be about full, and then you can... The other ones probably won't need much. They'll probably just need, like, 1 full load, since they've got all that grass to eat, too.
All right, guys, well, it's going to be a big fun old day today. We're going to get these cows all fed today, get this all finished up. We got the chores that we got to get done first, and then we're going to go ahead and give it a couple hours, I suppose. Probably wait till about 9 before we start getting in the field, do some wheat harvest. And I'm about ready to take out the door to the barn. We're going to get ourselves swung in here. First off, let's kind of back ourselves up here so that way we aren't overfeeding on one side. There we go. Now, these ones shouldn't need too much food. AF's was saying just a little bit food in here, probably about 1 load worth or one... I guess 1 feed wagon worth. We got some of the calves up here running up here to come get some good old hay, and some of the mamas are kind of sitting down there waiting, I guess. I don't know why. Maybe they're just having fun grazing is what they're doing. And just like that, we are full. All right, guys. We're going to go ahead and get this thing backed up, put in the shed, and we're going to go meet up with AF, and we'll kind of see what our plan for the day is, getting everything all figured out. We might spend some time recalibrating the old combine, trying to get that all figured out. And we're going to go ahead and get some wheat harvest underway.
Do you want to run the combine or run like the gravity wagons to the co-op?
Well, gravity wagon sounds very boring, but I mean, if you don't mind switching back and forth, I'll run gravity wagons for just a little bit, and then, you know, we can swap back out after we get a quarter of the field done or so, or half the field done.
All right, yeah, I think that'd be a good idea.
But we can go ahead and take this time this morning, calibrate the combine up just a little bit, make sure that all our sieves are all the correct way that we need them all for harvesting wheat. And then probably just wait a couple hours at least, maybe till maybe 8:30, 9 o'clock. We'll go out and get a little bit of a moisture test going on the wheat before we get in there and harvest it. Because I don't want to have to, I guess, sell some over moistured wheat and get like a deduction at the scale or at the, I guess, the co-op. But where's the combine at, by the way? I don't even think I've seen it.
Oh, it's in this shed over here, actually, I think. I think that's where Grandpa left it. Hopefully that's where it is. Hopefully it's inside. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Okay. Well, crap, we got a grain cart?
Yeah, he must have bought a brand new grain cart before he...
Shoot, man, we should, like, sell those gravity wagons, get ourselves some, like, straight trucks or something like that, and drive those to the co-op instead of running those darn gravity wagons.
Yeah, we could.
Well, what do we got here? We got a Gleaner N7. This thing's looking nice. Holy crap.
It looks pretty new for how old it is.
Yeah, it's in not bad condition. Everything's looking pretty good on it. I mean, we got a couple... I guess a couple dings and scratches here, but for the most part, this thing's looking pretty good. Heck yeah! Well, I'll let you run this for however long you want to run it for, and I guess I'll hop in. Well, I'll get everything hooked up to the gravity wagons. We'll just start running that. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and pop open the sides here on the Gleaner and make sure everything's all swapped out, so that way we can make sure we're gonna not lose too much out the backside or lose too much crops or anything like that.
Yeah, well, they are known as the silver cedars, so you got to be a little careful.
Yeah, the old silver pheasant feeders. All right, well, I'll see you in a couple hours or so. Yeah, it's probably about as good as it's going to be. I got everything all dialed in, made sure, I guess our loss ratio shouldn't be too terrible. We probably will lose just a little bit, but I don't see it being too much.
You checked the header all good and everything?
Yeah, header's all good. Everything's all fast and tightened up on here. Made sure that everything's all greased up here on the side for our gears. Everything should be pretty good.
All right, I'm going to jump in and I'll get on our way down. I think we're just going to have to go through the alfalfa field.
All right, sounds good. We're driving right through it, or are we going to kind of just john our way over?
Here, I'll just have you follow me.
Sounds good. All right, well, he's going along doing that. I'm going to make sure I'm going to check everything out the back. So I'm going to go down here and make sure that we don't have any pods or anything like that coming off this wheat that is kind of a little bit detrimental to the existence of the farm back here. So everything's looking pretty good. Everything's looking pretty good back here, AF. I don't think we got too much of a loss. We got maybe like 1 or 2 little tiny pods.
All right, yeah, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, I'll just head down here, hop on the tractor, play some games on my phone.
City life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kinda miss this place I used to live back home. 'Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5. Happy with the simple life. Yeah, I ain't here to try to change your mind, trying to save your time, in case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list. Girl, you can skip this funny business, 'cause up there it's complicated and overrated. Down here everything is understated. That's alright by me. I got everything that I need, but there is breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. All my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Yeah, you can keep your 9 to 5.
All right, well, I got a little bit of some small patches here I got to pick up, get the rest of the wheat out of here, but for the most part, we are finished with the wheat harvest. I'm going to go up here and get this little patch right up here that I missed, and then I'll just stop, wait, and we'll just unload. What do we end up at? How many liters?
16,200.
What's the price per wheat right now, per 1,000 liters?
It's like $700.
So we might get like $5-6 grand out of that, you think?
Hopefully.
Well, you're doing that. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna, I guess, start raking up all this the straw that we got here, so we can get that all picked up. And then I guess whenever you get back, you can hop in a baler or hop in one of the tractors, grab the baler, and we can try to get some other stuff figured out.
All right.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and get ourselves in the 4440. We're gonna get ourselves hooked up to the K brand rake here. We're gonna go out in that wheat field and we're gonna start raking up some of the straw swaths we got in there. We're gonna try to hopefully get everything all figured out and cleaned up. We're gonna take that same path that we took to get over here with the combine, take this over here to get that wheat field. I don't know how many bales we're gonna be getting out of here. Probably maybe 10. I'm assuming maybe, well, yeah, probably about 10, honestly, due to the size of the field. We're just gonna have to cut across the grass right here, make sure we don't run over any wheat, cause any damage to anything we don't need. All right, guys, so the problem that I'm running into is that right here, you can see here's where the straw has been dropped out right here, which is right on the edge of the rake. Now we come over here to the other side, and here's the other straw swath, right on the edge of the rake. This rake is just not wide enough. It's barely not able to fit to be able to swath up all this straw. So what I'm gonna have to do is we're gonna go ahead and just head this back over, and we're going to, we're gonna have to grab the baler, and we're just gonna have to start baling. We can't rake this up like this. All right, guys, now we're just in here baling away, getting all these straw bales. We just got done kicking out the first one. We're just going to go through here. It is a little bit hard to see where the straw is in this field due to the stubble being a little bit higher than what I can actually see over, so I can't really see much of the straw swaths or the droppage that got done down here. So we're kind of just bearing with myself here, because if I go in this view right here, I cannot see it all. So that's kind of why I'm way back here, kind of flying the drone up behind me so that I can kind of see where everything's at. I can kind of see the outline of where the straw's at, so we're going to keep on going like this, just through the outsides here. Get done baling all this up. Hopefully we can haul out AF. Hopefully he's on his way back here soon. If not, he's already on his way here. And he'll be able to come over here and start picking up some of these bales. I'll give him a call and see what we got. Maybe he'll just run out here with the skid steer and the trailer and kind of start picking some stuff up. Bales aren't looking too bad. I got a moisture test on the one, and we're sitting around, I think it was like 16% moisture on the bales.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, a little damp. They could dry out just a little bit more, but I mean, I'd rather have them just a little bit moisture so that way they set right, and then they can kind of form up and, I guess, mold themselves and stay whole. Because you don't want them too dry, because otherwise they just fall apart.
Yeah, what is that, like your second bale that you've made?
Yeah, it's just the second one. The first one was kind of leftover from, I guess, the last time we did wheat. Yeah, I'm thinking if we had just a smaller header, like a 20-footer or a 25-footer, we'd probably be able to kind of grab it. We were off by like 3, maybe 2 foot on the other side, so I'm thinking because we had a 30-foot flex header, I'm thinking that's what caused us to not be able to hit, I guess, reach the other swath.
Yeah, do you see how much money we made off that wheat?
No, I didn't see it, actually. How much did we make?
We made $11,000.
Heck yeah, man. That's more money than I thought we were going to make. I was saying like 5 or 6, wasn't I?
Yeah, we like doubled that. We did really good.
Hey, so what's your plan for these bales? You just going to come in here and pick them up with a skid loader as I'm dropping them out, or what?
I'll probably pick them up with the telehandler.
Yeah, you should be able to. I mean, I'm moving a bale out every like 2 acres.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to get back after it, and what's the plan for dinner tonight, you know?
I'm thinking maybe some steak.
Some sirloins? I'll go for some sirloin.
Yeah. Why not?
Been a while since I had brisket too. I don't know. I got this hankering for a brisket.
Yeah. Could also have some prime rib.
That'd be really rude of us, though, wouldn't it? I mean, the rest of the family's gone, and we're over here eating the good food.
Hey, well, everybody else decided not to show up today.
Must be something important going on. We just missed the memo of it, you know.
Hey, we got work done. That's all that matters.
So we got a few passes left here in the wheat field. We are just getting ready to finish up and drop out another bale in here in just a second, but I just got to make sure I get turned around here. We're just kind of picking up the last little bit. I should be able to get at least one more bale, if not maybe 2. Pushing it. 2 would be pushing it, though, honestly. We'll be able to get 1 bale for sure. Hopefully we might be able to get another one so I don't have too much residue left inside the bale. Otherwise I'll just have to drop out an unfinished bale, which will be a really small one, but I guess whatever it is what it is. So the purpose of us getting all this straw out here and making sure that we get all these straw bales is so that way when we go to bed down the calves and create bedding, we can also start getting manure out. We also have a free form of fertilizer to give our fields, so that way we ain't got to keep going to the co-op and purchasing fertilizer and all that other stuff. That way we can also start increasing our yield. Just got to make sure I go along here and pick up every little piece of straw that we got, because I don't want to have to go through and do it all over again or feel bad that I missed a bunch of it due to the fact that I can't really drive and can't really see where all these straw swaths are. Get ourselves like a bigger rake or something like that, so that way I can actually like rake all this stuff up. Because honestly, I gotta like keep my head over and I can't really see everything too well. But it is looking like on my left I have just about 2 more passes left to do, and that's going to be everything she wrote. We're just sitting about 30%, so 30, 60, 90, so we might be able to get up to about, well, if we get up to about 45 here, we might actually get to 100% and fill her up. But I think we did dial in the gleaner perfectly. We didn't lose too much out the back end. We got a decent amount of yield, and we got $11,000, or just a little over $11,000, I think is what it was, because our bank account used to be at 81, or I think it was like 82,000, and now we got 83,000 in the bank. So we got just over 11,000, probably around 11,500, based on how the math is going. So honestly, not too bad of a day. We're just going to go ahead and get all these bales all picked up. Me and F are going to be rocking this out, and hopefully the rest of the family can show up and kind of help us out in the future, because yeah, just me and AF doing all this is not going to really fly, especially we got a whole huge family that's supposed to be doing all this with us. And I think that's going to be everything she wrote for that. That is going to be all the straw. Let's go ahead and holler at AF on the radio and see what we need to do. Hey, how about you, AF?
What?
So just finished up doing doing all the straw. We got a 65%, or I guess a 7,000 liter bale back here. So I'm just going to go ahead and follow you to the drop off point where you're putting all these bales at. And I'm just going to drop this unfinished bale up there so that we ain't got to go pick this up.
All right, yeah, that'll work.
And you're just finding wherever to put these things, aren't you?
Hey, it works.
I mean, we got to use them for getting manure and stuff like that from the cows, you know?
They'll be gone before you know it.
What, the straw bales? Yeah, probably.
Probably last like 1 day of feeding and then they'll just be all gone.
All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get this baler all put away, and I'm gonna get everything all cleaned up on it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just pack everything up, make sure that we get the field turned off on this old piece of crap John Deere. But
What do you mean?
I say piece of crap in a very religious standpoint. You know, it's just it's a good old 4440 sound guard. You know, got a soft spot in my heart for it.
Hey, any deer is good. Can't complain about a deer.
Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.